Okay, this is Yikes Dude 754 and we're about to take on the last map of Lunar Apocalypse. And yes, this is Duke Nukem Total Meltdown TC, Episode 2 Level 9, Overlord. So yeah, let's go find out who is the Overlord. Thanks. Oh jeez. Right. And Jesus Christ, where's that switch? I can't see a damn thing. Oh yeah, there it is. That's not really a secret, but it kinda is a secret. Cool. Right. And I think this starting area, this had like 2 secrets, which was, whatever was this code. Yeah, here we go again. What a mess. So, everything's gonna be mess. What is the frigging code? Yeah. That was actually a destroyable thing on Nintendo 64, but here it is just like, you know, one of those sectory detail things. But here we do have one secret because there's this little bit of a pillar with RPG in it, and the second secret is this one. So yeah, I think I do have everything. And then we proceed to this area. So we can see some satellites. Oh yeah, the Mini-Battlelord has been removed. Yeah, because there used to be a Mini-Battlelord on PC. That's not a secret, but still. Okay, so let's proceed inside this area. And this is where RPG comes handy. So, because this area has plenty of slimers in it. Thank you for the info, Duke. Let's keep on spamming. So, because I have like a ton of explosives, why not to use them? And I think we did have a secret here. But I'm gonna, you know, take it when I have this area cleared out. Thank you very much, Mr. Enforcer. And thanks. Yeah. Stupid enforcers. I don't like these guys. Particularly on PlayStation, they're really painful. So you gotta press that one, and yeah, I think the secret was around here. It's pretty hard to see. Oh yeah, there it is. Only if I remember which way the explosions went, because this was kind of like one of those. Yeah, it went just like that. Yeah, certainly. And I believe the one last... Oh, geez, that one last secret, that's actually inside the... That's not a secret, but it's an unofficial secret. But I'm gonna be playing it safe. I don't remember if... What? Thank God I actually did check this out. I think this underwater area may have had some Octabrains in there, maybe? Thanks. And I think there is a way to disable that. Force field. Oh yeah, this is the start, and... yeah, I think there were only 2 ways to go. Yeah, and yeah, there is this one last little secret that I have to... oh yeah, and here we do have a freeze thrower. So... but I'm gonna get that one secret before I leave. Or that's not actually a secret, but it has a couple of monsters in there, so... certainly worth checking out. So don't fall off, because... once you do, there is no way to... what is that? Okay, so that's the start. And where is that one place? I think it must be this one. Really? Nobody is coming back to life, thank you very much. And I do believe we have all the kills, so now we're gonna turn on the night vision goggles and... and I was not like, you know, doing anything to open up that door, I believe. But yeah, that's where the Overlord is. And we still do have some kills to deal with, some enemies to deal with. Thank you very much. And here we do have Devastator weapon, and this was kind of a little bit of a dead end, I think. But I think... because I don't want to wake up that Overlord. Jesus Christ, because there used to be a switch across, but I can't see it. And there's no way that you can see it from here. But I can. What I always can try is that I can shoot that. Oh yeah. So now I can, like, you know, safely check out these things, because I remember that there may have been a switch, or was it just like a multiplayer switch? Ah, jeez, I don't remember. Damn. But the last secret of the map is right there. At least that's something that I know. Yeah. I think that's really everything, so let's get started. And the last secret is pretty tough to get because of the Overlord. He is, like, he's pretty fast. Oh geez. This is not going the way I was hoping for. And of course I missed the freaking secret. Yeah, there it is. Okay, go time. Cutscene time. Yeah, that is Overlord, and the end of the second episode. But yeah, Overlord, nothing too difficult. It's kind of a short boss map. Unlike the Abyss, this map is a lot longer than the Abyss. I mean, a lot shorter than the Abyss. But, you know, I think the only real threat is the Overlord himself. But apart from that, it's like mostly the usual stuff, you know, a couple of Slimers, some toughly placed Enforcers, a couple of Octabrains. That's really it. That's it. Nothing else. But in this map, it's also easy to miss some of the secrets if you don't know what to do and stuff. But yeah, here it goes again. Duke Nukem Total Meltdown has a life of its own. But anyway, that one, I don't know that if that actually it wasn't a secret, but that, you know, that secret little bit of a unofficial secret room with those assault troopers that kind of like takes you back to the start. That's really easy to miss. And then there was this atomic health that was like behind the waterfall, which is kind of interesting because that is actually made out of sprites. That room is actually made out of sprites, I believe. So certainly very interesting and stuff. So, but the Overlord himself is probably the main threat of this map because he moves quite fast. And to be honest, I was actually quite not too far away from actually getting squished by him when I was like trying to activate the secret, and then I got stuck on that one door frame for like a very brief period of time. But he could have easily, like, you know, stepped on me, and you know that would have been game over. But you know, once you get your fires going, Overlord's behavior is kind of fairly predictable, because every time you shoot at him, he starts, you know, charging towards you. So it's like if he's about to fire, then just shoot at him. No matter what the weapon, he will stop the firing sequence right there. So it's like, but I would say that in general, it's like the more I would say that weapons that have high rate of fire are the best against him. Obviously Devastator, Freeze Thrower, RPG not so much, because RPG is kind of slow, but it deals a lot more damage. But the problem is that it doesn't really stun him, and it doesn't really prevent him from firing. So those are probably the only problems that could probably you know, occur during this fight. So Devastator and Freeze Thrower are your best friends here, and stuff like that. But yeah, that is episode 2, Lunar Apocalypse. What can be said about the episode? It is a pretty lengthy episode, 11 maps, 2 secret maps, some really tough maps, and certainly, as I said in that, I think it was the first video of Lunar Apocalypse Spaceboard, this episode has the biggest maps in the game. But then, you know, I usually don't like the Lunar Apocalypse too much, but there are a couple of neat maps. I would say Spaceport, Warp Factor, Occupied Territory, Spin Cycle, Tiberius Station, Darkside, and, you know, both of the secret maps. Those are probably the coolest maps of the second episode, and of course, you know, it's okay episode. It's not like the most terrible episode. But I would say that out of all Duke 3D episodes, I think it's probably my second least favorite episode. I personally don't like the episode that comes with the Atomic edition of the game, episode 4, The Birth. I hate that episode. I refuse to play that episode because for me it does not qualify as part of Duke Nukem 3D because I'm a purist. But yeah, with that, we're gonna move on to the next episode, which is Shrapnel City. Yeah, back to Earth. So yeah, earthly levels once again. Shrapnel City. It's my favorite episode of Duke Nukem 3D. It's got great maps. Great city maps. They're not too long, but they're tough. Tons of stuff. New one-liners, references, lots of weapons, Mini-Battlelord, secret maps. And then, once we're done with Shrapnel City, then we finally take on episode 4, Block and Pray. So, yeah. But this is, this has been the episode 2 walkthrough of, Duke Nukem Total Meltdown TC. So I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope that some of the info that I've shared, you know, some of the technical things and stuff like that, I hope that they kind of like, you know, make somebody happy, I think, or something that, you know, it's interesting to, and of course, it's been a huge nostalgia trip for me, for myself too, because it really brings me back those glory days when Duke Nukem was young and cool, and it was the coolest game around that, coolest FPS, or at least one of the coolest FPSs at that time, around 1997 and stuff. So, of course, it was fun and stuff, but yeah. With that, I think we're all done with episode 2, and next time we will see you in episode 3, level 1 raw meat. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you around.